Good morning again, YouTube. Got another video here for us. I'll be reacting to Black Conservative UK, and I've never seen any of his videos before, although I appear to have hovered over that one for a while. I was going to select this one, Black Patriot Woman Embraces Union Jack Flag. So please go give him a subscribe as well. I mean, saying that I haven't watched his video yet, but I'm going to presume it's pretty good because he's got say he's only got like 12,000 subscribers, which is a lot more than me. Videos get lots of views. So yeah, he must be making good content, but let's get into it.
Alright, so guys, I've seen a video on TikTok that has made me smile. I've said I have to do a video on this. So in Birmingham, I believe this guy's a worker, the guy who owns this TikTok account, and he's, putting up the Union Jack flag, St. George's flag all over Birmingham, as he should be doing. This is the United Kingdom. The UK must embrace the flag. I'm sorry, if you're not happy with that, then you know where you can go, you can leave. If you're not happy to embrace the Union Jack flag or the St. George's flag. So he's gonna give this Black Patriot woman a flag. She's gonna grab the flag and she's gonna say, "Come on, England," and then he's gonna walk away, and then
oh my days,
climb up, the ladder, and actually, put one,
well, sort it out
on the lamppost. Now, guys, I must say that I'm very happy to see that a lot of Black Brits are starting to understand what's going on.
Me too.
Social engineering from the left is failing, and a lot of Black Brits are saying, we're done.
Yeah, exactly.
We just wanna, we don't want confusion anymore. We want clarity.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad as well because the black population in the United Kingdom is not sort of comparable to the black population in the United States. Like a lot of the black population that have grown up here, such as this gentleman, I'm going to presume this woman potentially as well, often come from Jamaica, and they arrived in the United Kingdom of their own free will. So the Jamaicans that came here are here willingly. Like the ones that are in America obviously came there, their ancestors were slaves, and so were the ones in Jamaica, certainly, but the ones that have left Jamaica to come to the UK are here of their own accord. They like British culture, they integrate, even if Jamaican culture seems to have had a bit of an effect on the inner city lingos, when they're saying a fam and all that stuff, like respect and whatnot. But I find that Black Americans have tried to infect British black citizens into believing like the same nonsense that the Black Americans believe, and it's just not transferable here because, well, I'm going to repeat myself if I say that, but I'll continue with what these got to say.
And to find that clarity, you literally need to pick a side. There's no more sitting in the middle. You can't do that when it comes to this debate. You can't sit in the middle. It's either you're pro UK or you're against the UK. The left are against the UK, and they've said it many times. It's in their rhetoric every time they talk. They always promote things that are against the United Kingdom and against the UK's interests and against the British people's interests, i.e. mass illegal immigration. Guys, come over, don't worry, it's absolutely fine. But this goes against what people in the UK are voting for, and it's causing harm. Who cares? These guys are fleeing war. Well, they're not really fleeing war, but we just, they're just against UK. They don't even see what's really going on. So it's good to see that a lot of the minorities are jumping on board now, and they're saying, you know what, we're not sitting on the fence anymore. We are pro Great Britain, and we're gonna let it be known. So I'm very, very happy to see this. Guys, I'm gonna play the footage for you now. I'm happy. I want to see more of these videos so I can start, just reacting to them and just talking about them.
Thank you. Go on, England.
Job done.
Yeah.
See you later. Job done.
We're going to be safe, guys.
We're all right there now.
I'll run back to mine. I'm sick of going that fucking van. I'll carry these.
Beautiful.
So, let me get this straight.
I even saw on a list recently, and it was a list of the most beautiful flags, and the Union flag was on there, which I think it rightfully is. It is one of the most beautiful flags in the world. I mean, I would say it's the most beautiful flag. I don't think there's any flag that's more beautiful than it. And yes, that includes your Welsh flag with the dragon on. As much as people want to put a dragon on the Union flag, I think that would look cringe, to be honest.
Birmingham, a city where the bins haven't been collected properly in 8 months, where fly tipping is piling up, graffiti's out of control, youth centres are closing and potholes are breeding faster than the council can count them, has finally found the time and resources to take down British flags. Hundreds of Union and St George's crosses put up by residents, not for politics, not for protest, but for pride. Pride in our history, our freedoms and our achievements, paid for by locals, flying peacefully and by the sound of it, lifting community spirit in places that have been neglected for years by Labour councils. But apparently, according to the Labour-run council, these flags, 25 feet up lampposts, are a danger to pedestrians and motorists. I don't know about you, but if your driving is so bad you're swerving into a flag 25 feet in the air, the flag isn't the problem, I'm afraid. And here's where the hypocrisy meter bursts into flames, because critics have pointed out that other flags, like Palestinian flags, have been flying in the city since 2023 without the same level of urgency to remove them. Yet the Union Jack, rip it down. St George's Cross, get it gone. And this is the same council that effectively went bankrupt last year, but now has the manpower to send teams out with ladders to strip our own national flags from our own streets while telling residents it's about safety and LED light upgrades. Of course it is. The people behind this, the Woolly Warriors, have even said they'll just put the flags back up. And honestly, who can blame them?
I'm not sure if his footage is flipped. Maybe they did. That flag's the wrong way around. Bothering me.
Because this is about more than bits of fabric on lampposts. It's about the message it sends that the very symbols of our shared heritage are somehow inappropriate or unwelcome in the country they represent.
No, it's not flipped because that keyboard's the right way around. His flag is the wrong way around on his chest. You know, that's a bit disappointing that. He's talking about flags and his flag's flipped. There.
We have actually now reached a point where showing pride in being British is treated as a provocation, and yet the government's own guidance says they want more Union flags flown, unless it seems you live in Birmingham, where the Labour Council is too busy patrolling lampposts to actually fix the problems people care about. So here's the question. If you think removing our own national flags is sensible decision-making, what exactly do you think being British means?
Birmingham City Council has warned that English flags and British flags could put lives at risk. This is after recently seeing so many St George's crosses.
How can a flag put people at risk? I mean, why are we even having this discussion? I don't think there's another country in the world that is having this discussion about their own flag being dangerous. It's completely alien. Just because because they associate it with the quote unquote far right. So they think that it's dangerous for that. But I'm sure, the people within the nation who live there and the citizens take priority. Tough titty.
And Union Jacks being erected all over Birmingham. Now the council have been asked to take them down as it could put lives at risk. Could put lives at risk. Imagine being from a country where if you put your own country's flag up, it could cause harm to other people. It's all a load of nonsense. I have to say that when I saw these flags being put...
This is unfair. I think, I'm very proud to be British, and we're one of the greatest countries in the world. We probably have the greatest history because we're the ones that managed to get rid of slavery. But now we're being continually embarrassed by our own government, and it's so annoying. It should be, you know what I mean? We're one of the best countries in the world, and our own government are making us the laughing stock.
Put up all over Birmingham. It made me feel very proud. It's almost stating that Birmingham is an English city, yet the council, the government, have deemed it to be putting lives at risk. Our St George's Cross, our Union Jack, our heritage, our home, our past and our future. It's 2025. When are we going to stop seeing the English and the British flag as a problem? It is just our identity, and you should never, ever be ashamed of that. You should be proud. And no matter what they teach you these days, you should be very, very proud to be British.
Guys, there you have it, These guys are based as hell alongside the black British woman in the beginning. There is nothing wrong in taking pride in where you're from. Many immigrants that even...
It's the preferable thing to do. Like, whenever I've spoken to other foreigners, they always think it's a bit weird when people don't love the country where they live. They're like, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Maybe for them, they haven't got a choice. Maybe it's a luxury Western belief to be able to dislike the country where you're born. But it's certainly a. It's not a good thing for the country if you hate it. Like, making yourselves weak and making it so that other people could potentially invade.
Come into the United Kingdom, take pride in the United Kingdom. They support England when England are playing football, rugby, whatever, Olympics. They're there showing support. They appreciate the UK and what the UK stands for. I've been seeing a lot of debate on this recently. I know Kane, they done one on, I believe, Good Morning Britain, and he's talking about, you know, the Union Jack and the St. George's flag, the historical context. You know, he's just here to cause division. That's all he's here to do. He's here to cause division.
What historical context? That we adopted that flag during the greatest part of our history in the world, when we civilized the rest of the world, made them quit slavery, gave them toilets, gave them medicine, gave them railroads, gave them roads. Absolutely absurd. Like, I don't know what these people are smoking. Oh, some bad things happened during colonialisation. Oh, boo-hoo, bad things happen throughout the old world, even if they're not being colonised. Every empire in the world has done bad things, you know, but none of them have done as many great things and as many beneficial things as the British Empire. We essentially corrupted our own empire by using all the money to get rid of slavery.
And the more they keep doing this, attacking the UK, this is the more I'm seeing minorities. So you know what, this ain't right, and we're not going to stand with the left. We thought the left was what we thought it was. We thought they were on the side of justice, but we've actually been lied to. They've actually taught us to hate the United Kingdom and hate everyone in it, and be happy with policies that go against the UK's interests. You know, so they're coming and they're seeing sense now. You know, a lot of minorities are based. You know, they're seeing what's going on, the social engineering. They're seeing they want us to all fight with each other. They're seeing the left has no common sense. They don't even stand for anything. And they're saying, nah, you know, I'm going to be a patriot to the United Kingdom, and I'm going to actually be proud of the UK because of what the UK has done for me. The UK has done a lot for people in Asia, for people in Africa, for people in the Caribbean. It's done a lot. People have come here, they've, you know, worked hard, they've built businesses, they've done whatever they want to do. Honestly, they've.
Oh my days! Not sure what's happened. I'm
accomplished their dreams in the United Kingdom. In the, let me say the West, but let's talk more specifically to the UK. They've accomplished dreams here, things that they couldn't do it in.
Okay, then I don't know what's wrong here, but yeah, he's completely right. People have come here, benefited their lives, improved, managed to bring their families here. The families have benefited, more educated. Absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. So, you know, we're going to keep continuing to be proud of our country and support it. And if anybody doesn't like it, there's the door. Get out. You're not welcome, and don't come back. And that's it. I don't see why it should be. Why we can't be like that. Like, that's the attitude in the Philippines. If you're in the Philippines, bad mouthing it all the time, they're going to tell you to get lost, and you will be ejected from the country, and you will be blacklisted from ever going back if you keep bad mouthing it while you're there. I don't know why we can't have that same policy. Like, our economy is much more worthy of protection. We're a G7 country. We need to protect what we've got. You know, because once we fall down that table, it's going to be hard trying to get back up it again. But the left want us to destroy our own home to benefit other people. And just think about where you live. Like, would you destroy your home to benefit the rest of the street? No, you do what's best for your home. They do what's best for their home. You don't. You absolutely insane. But I'll leave that there anyway. The link for this video will be in the description, and make sure you go give him a subscribe as well. And I'll see you in the next one.